come from all over the country. Thank you very much. It's a very exciting show. We had a wonderful opening last night, and I think you're going to enjoy it very, very much. I know you will. Just a couple things I'd like to say before we get started. And the first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to recognize two people that made it possible. They underwrote the cost of the theater for tonight, Mr. and Mrs. Kurt Langston. Would you stand up, please? Thank you. Couple things. I made notes tonight, Liz, so I wouldn't forget anything. Another person I'd like to recognize is our stage manager, Carly McDonald, one of our 8th grade students. She's in the It's a big job calling a show of this magnitude. It's the first year we've done a full-scale musical. The previous years we've done junior versions, and this year is the full, or the real McCoy, I guess you'd say. And Carly's done a fabulous job as stage manager. Thank you. We have one student who's ill tonight, not able to be with us. Chad Miles is under the weather. He's not going to be here. So I'd like to announce change in programming. James Carpenter will be playing the part of City Father number 2. And so congratulations to James. Do us a favor. You're here to enjoy the show tonight. You're here to go to Oz with us. Forget the world outside. Turn off your cell phones. Turn off your pagers. Please. I know that's a big thing. Just a couple of reminders. Recording devices of any kind are strictly prohibited. And it's very important. We had some people that didn't want to cooperate last night, but it's really critical to the actors on stage that there be no flash photography. That can become a safety issue, and we don't want that to happen for the actors on stage. So we want you to sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and orchestra, are you ready? Let's go see Oz.
smaller than the other three.
She tried to kill him.
Bigger or smaller? Get it on here before my arms are pulled clear out of air sockets. I ain't a statue, no. I ain't made of iron.
Okay.
Why won't anyone listen? Don't you care about Toto?
Got my finger!
Oh, what am I going to do about Miss Gulch, huh?
Get your head about Miss Gulch. Ain't got no brains.
Sure, I have brains.
Well, why don't you use them? You go home, still goodbye to this local place. Toto will get in her garden, and you will get no trouble. See?
Hurry up and clear that junk out of the wagon. We got parcel of lumber to haul it down before the weather turns.
Will do, Mr. Gale.
Oh, Zeke, what am I going to do?
Well, for start, kid, don't let that old gulch heifer buffalo ya. She ain't nothing to be afraid of. Gotta stand up to her with a little courage, little grit.
I'm not afraid of her.
Well, that's what I wanted to hear. Up with your head up, your chest out, and the next time she squawks, you stroll right up to her and spit in her eye. That's what I'd do.
Would you really?
Sure I would. It's like you gotta walk tall, shoot straight, and that way you have no reason to stay.
Oh,
What are you trying to do? Kill a
how
guy?
can you be so cruel?
It's just a rib, Dorothy.
Can't you see how wide he is? You really scared him.
Who was scared?
You was scared. If you was a jackrabbit, you'd be in the next county by now.
Here, what's all this jabber-wobbing when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farmhands that'll be out of a job before they know it.
Well, we was just having a little fun, Miss Gale.
A farm's no place for fun. You want fun, go join a circus.
Might just do that. Be a strong man. See the world.
Well, don't start posing for it now. Here, have some cookies.
Gosh, Mr. Gale.
Just baked.
Thanks.
You don't have to sit down to eat them. Get that wagon hitched up, and Zeke, you go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Can't you really?
Dorothy, dear, stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing.
Oh, well,
Now you just help us out today and find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
someplace where there isn't any trouble. I wonder if there is such a place, Toto. Not a place you can get to by a boat or a train. It's far, far away. I'm in the woods beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless trouble and the raindrops tumble all around. Heaven knows the magic flame.
ask right away about Dorothy. Dorothy, why? Where's Dorothy going?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite of my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit your dog, eh?
Miss Gulch, I've just made a fresh batch of cookies if you've a mind to sit a while.
I'm afraid I have no appetite, Mrs. Gale. Indeed, I'm so shaken by the ferocious attack of your niece's vicious dog, I may never eat again.
If you don't eat, you waste away, and I'd hate to see you drink.
Dorothy, could you bring Toto out here a minute? I'm sure if Dorothy's upset you in any way, she'll be only too glad to apologize as best she can.
I'm afraid it's gone beyond apologies, Mrs. Gale. I've already laid an official complaint with the county sheriff.
Did he listen?
Dorothy, Miss Gulch here seems very upset.
That dog's a menace to the community.
That's not true.
As an act of public service, young woman, I'm taking that dog to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto? Oh, you can't, you mustn't. Oh, Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, oh, you won't let her, will you?
Of course we will. Will we?
Oh, Auntie Em, oh, please. Toto didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. Oh, you can send me to bed without supper.
You hear how sorry the child is? Surely if she promises to give your place a wide berth.
If you don't hand that dog over now, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that fight.
How would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's real gentle. With gentle folk, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's his order allowing you to take him, unless you want to go against the law.
Yep,
What's it say, Henry?
just what she says. You gotta hand him over, Dorothy.
We can't go against the law, Dorothy. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
No, please, no.
There's no use running, Dorothy.
Hickory, I thought you were my friend.
Hickory is your friend. We all are.
You can't fight the law, honey. Some things are bigger than all of us.
Hand her over, Dorothy.
No, please.
That's what I'm taking him in so he can't attack me again.
Elmira Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you. And now, well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I get it. So if you don't want to hear it, you better go your carcass off of my land.
I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. Just you remember, I have friends in high places.
And why don't you hop on your broomstick and go visit them? You get that horse hitching outline yet?
Nearly done, Mr. Gale.
Nearly ain't good enough. You get it done right now. Sky's getting darker every minute.
Come inside, honey.
No. I'm not going anywhere with you. If you really loved me, you wouldn't have let Toto go.
She had an order from the sheriff, Dorothy. What did you expect us to do? Wave a wand and make it disappear?
You still could have tried, please. You stood there like you were stuck or something.
I just couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry.
Oh, one mean old woman. You was afraid of her.
It weren't my place to interfere.
And you were the worst of all. You stopped Toto getting away. I just hate you.
Oh, don't say that, Dorothy. You make me feel terrible inside. Like my heart were all tore out.
I don't care. I never want to see any of you ever again. But it was the only friend I had in the whole world. Now I've got no one to talk to or to play with, and I won't see him again for as long as I live. Oh. Toto, oh, you came back. You got away from that horrible woman. Oh, you wonderful dog. Oh, she'll be coming back for you any minute. We've got to get away. Oh, we've got to run away. We need food for me and a bone for you, and then we've got to get far away. So no one will ever find us. So come on, Toto, come on.
If we're done, our best to be done. Equally on both sides. Well, how's this, eh? Now, who might you be? No, don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. No, that's not right. You're running away.
How did you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away? No, don't tell me. They don't appreciate you at home. They don't understand you. You want to see other lands, big cities, big mountains, big oceans.
Why, it's just like you could read what was inside of me.
It is my trade, my calling. See what it says on the side of my conveyance.
Oh, that's not polite. We haven't been asked yet.
He's perfectly welcome. As one dog to another, I would say. Now, where were we?
Oh, Professor, why can't we come with you to see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Do you know any? Oh, yeah, the thing. Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal ball first. Sit right down here. That's it. Just make yourself comfortable while I conjure out of air, out of thin air, this very same genuine magic authentic crystal used by the priest of Isis and Osiris in the days of the pharaohs of Egypt, in which Cleopatra first saw the approaching of Caesar, Mark Antony, and so on and so on. Now, hold out your hands on me and look into the future. Now, you better close your eyes, my dear. How we better into the infinite. You can do these things that look into the infinite. That's good. Now you can open them. You'll gaze into the crystal. Ah, what's this I see? A house with a picket fence.
Oh, that's our farm.
Ah, yes. There's a woman. She's wearing a polka dot dress. Her face is careworn.
Oh, that's Auntie Anne.
Yes, her name is Emily.
Oh, that's right. Oh, what's she doing?
I can't quite see why. She's crying. Someone has hurt her. Someone has just about broken her heart.
Why would anyone want to do that?
I don't know, but it's someone she loves very much. Someone she's been very kind to. Someone she's taken care of in sickness.
Oh, I had the measles once, and she stayed right by me every minute. Oh, but that was when I was very small. She doesn't care about me now, and I don't care about her.
Well, that's not what the crystal said.
Oh, but they were going to take Toto away, and she did nothing to stop them.
I don't see any of that in the crystal. All I see is a woman who does the best she can with you. Something terrible.
Oh, well, what's she doing?
Yes. Why? What's this? Why? She's putting her hand on her heart. She's jumping down on the bed.
Oh, you don't think you can really be sick, do you?
That I can't quite say. The crystal's gone dark.
Oh, I've got to get back to her right away.
But what's this? I thought you were going along with me.
Oh, no, I've got to get back to her. Oh, well, goodbye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a whole lot.
Goodbye, safe journey. Storm blowing. Walker. Better get the horses under cover. Poor little kid. She gets home all right.
nice
Who
way.
said that? Oh, don't be silly, Dorothy. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's buzzing down that way, too.
Why, that's funny. Wasn't just pointing the other way?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Why, you did think something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose? Or can't you make up your mind?
Well, you see, I can't make up my mind, because I haven't got a brain. So I don't have a mind to make up.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people who don't have brains do an awful lot of talking.
Well, yes, I suppose you're right. But can't you get down?
No, you see, I've got this pole stuck in my back.
Well, can I try and help you?
Well, of course, I'm not very bright about doing things. It's as good as bend the nail back.
So, oh my gosh,
With me again.
does it hurt you?
Oh no, I just keep picking it up and stuffing it back in. Whew. My, it's good to be free.
Oh,
Scare you?
no, I just thought you had hurt yourself.
I didn't scare you?
No, of course not.
I didn't think so. You see, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around, just eat my field, and laugh in my face. I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do if the brain had one?
Do? Well, I could while away the hours, experimenting with the flowers, consulting with the rain. In my head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching and piling when they had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual. Trouble and pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking you could be another thinking if you only had a brain.
Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore,
You could think the things you said once before.
and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. It would send me victory life, a big berry if I only had a brain. Oh, I can tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I've never thought before.
And then you'd sit and think some more.
Gosh, it would be awful pleasing to reason out the reason for things I can't explain. And perhaps I deserve you, and even worthier of you if I only had a brain.
That's wonderful. If our Scarecrow back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Yes,
Where's Kansas?
that's where I live. And I want to get back there so badly, I'm going to see a wizard.
You want to see a wizard? Well, do you think if I went with you, this wizard would give me some brains?
Well, I couldn't say, but even if you didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't. See, I've got a witch mad at me, and I wouldn't want you to get into any trouble.
Witch? I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Lighted match.
I can certainly understand that.
Oh, but I face a whole box of them for the chance of getting some brains. Now look, don't be in trouble. Don't eat a thing. Don't try to manage things since I can't think. Please take me with you.
Well, of course I will.
Hooray!
Well, you're not starting off very well.
Won't try. Really, I will. Claws.
To us.
We have to see the wizard. Wonderful down by one leg.
They're not birds, and they're delicious. Ow! Ugh.
What do you think you're doing?
We've been walking a long way, and I was hungry. Did you say something?
She was hungry.
He was hungry.
She was hungry.
She was hungry. How would you have someone come along and pick something off of you?
Well, I didn't like that at all. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting I don't eat candies anymore.
Come on, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples. Yuck.
Are you hinting on my apples aren't what they ought to be?
Oh, no. She just doesn't like little green worms in them.
Worms? Did he say we have worms?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Here, I'll show you how to get apples. Sure, you got worms, caterpillars, and probably a whole bunch of wood lice too.
How dare you? Let's give it to him.
Take that! Get that! Take that!
Get down, Dorothy! I like them apples.
Just fine.
I'm suddenly rich. Well, why do you think that's the song?
I think so. We found that.
The tinsmith went out of business long ago. Ran out of tin.
Well, why don't you come along with us and ask the wizard of the city of Emerald of Oz for a heart? Oh,
Well, suppose the wizard wouldn't give me one when we got there.
but he will, he must. We've come such a long way already.
Well, I'm still not afraid of her. I'll see you get to the wizard, Dorothy, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me.
And I'll see you reach the wizard whether I get a heart or not. Beehive. Bah! Let her try to make a beehive out of me.
We're the best friends anybody could ever have. And it's funny, because I feel as if I've known you for a very long time. But that's impossible, isn't it?
Well, I don't see how. You weren't around when I was stuffed and sewn together, were you?
And I was standing over there, resting for the longest time.
Oh, I suppose you're right. But it doesn't matter now. We know each other, don't we?
That's right.
We do.
To us?
To Oz. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. We live here to live the wizard, ever a wizard of Oz. If ever a wizard, there was no wizard of Oz. Remember the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
Well, of course, I'm not very bright, but I think it's gonna get darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Animals that eat straw.
Some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears
Lions.
And tigers.
and bears.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers 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 and bears.
Ha! Ba-dum-ma. Which one of you first? I'll fight you with the together if you want. I'll fight you with one pot. How about that? I'll fight you stand up good. Fight you with my eyes closed. Pulling an axe on me, eh? Sneaking up on me, eh? Why?
Here, here. Go away. Let us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? How long can you stay fresh in that can? Come on and fight, you shivering junkyard. Put your hands up, you lopsided bag of hay.
Now that's getting personal, Lion. Yes. Get up and teach him a lesson.
Well, what's wrong with you teaching him a lesson?
Well, I hardly know him.
Oh, I'll get you anyway, Pee-wee.
No, you won't.
Why'd you go that good after? I didn't fight him.
No. But you tried. Naturally, when you go around picking on things squeakier than you are, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right, I am a coward. I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Well, why don't you try counting sheep?
That doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of them.
That's just too bad. Don't you think the wizard could help him too?
Well, I don't see why not. Why don't you come along with us? We're going to see the Wizard of Oz to get him a heart.
And him a brain.
And I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? I would!
No, of course not.
Gee, that's awfully nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable.
Well, the Wizard will fix everything.
It's been in me so long. I just gotta tell you how I feel.
Well,
Like the sad belief you're missing when you're born to be a sissy without the bedroom boy. But I could change my habits, never more be scared of rabbits if I only had the noise. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my first young lion, not a mouse if I only had the noise.
Oh, you'd make your stride, a king down to the core.
you could ride away no matter where you're gone.
And then I roar, and roar some more. I could show the dinosaurs, he's king around the forest.
Bye.